Sunset,
I'm probably personally would vote against it.
to the Tenderloin,
That's the worst thing they could do.
to the sex clubs on Broadway.
I think decriminalization is a good step.
It's a hot topic, a proposition that would make the crime of prostitution not a crime, not anymore. This is where you'll find it, something called Proposition K that voters in San Francisco will decide on come November. It would essentially prohibit police or the district attorney from spending any money to investigate or prosecute prostitution. Maxine Dugan wrote the proposition. She's the head of a sex workers organization that calls itself the Erotic Service Providers Union.
In my mind, Proposition K is about bringing equal protection, to people who work in the sex industry.
She says sex workers, including prostitutes, are unfairly targeted by police, then tagged as criminals.
Why would we want to subject anybody to that lifelong negative stigma of that criminalization? It doesn't benefit society, and it doesn't benefit that person.
And down at the Lusty Lady Theater, where the main attraction is a peep show,
Sex work is work, it's a job like other jobs.
the dancers are all for it.
As a group of people, we've been extremely active in speaking out.
This dancer, who goes by her stage name Miss Muffy, says the women she knows choose this profession, and for them, the prostitution laws equal harassment.
I know many, many, many people, of all genders who are prostitutes, do various kinds of sex work, do it consentingly and willingly and lovingly.
Let's be realistic about what we're talking about. This is not, Pretty Woman.
District Attorney Kamala Harris says for most prostitutes, the reality is ugly.
This is about a threat to safety for many people, including the women and girls who are being prostituted themselves.
Women like Sandra Domain.
I was domestically trafficked at the age of 16.
When police arrested her several years ago, she looked like this.
It just became a vicious cycle of going from one pimp to another pimp, and till I found myself pretty much trapped where I couldn't get out.
But in jail, she found her way out through a support group. She now works at SAGE, a San Francisco nonprofit that helps prostitutes get out of the business, where her co-worker Dina Smith says young girls are drawn in with tall tales.
It's about diamonds, it's about big cars, and the truth of the matter is, it's not.
So what about this claim from Miss Muffy?
I think most prostitutes are consenting.
They don't have any choices out there. I mean, if you're working with a pimp, all your choices have been taken away. You don't have any choices.
And how would Prop K impact neighborhoods dealing with prostitution? D.A. Harris says police would no longer be able to respond to complaints.
I don't want to see the police resources being cut. It's a real issue for the people who are living in those neighborhoods. It is a crime.